Is our answer to help them kill themselves? Is that where we have come as a society? Have we come to the point where we will not embrace even the broken? We only want the winners in our society? So what citizens get suicide prevention and what citizens get assisted suicide? I can tell you who it is. People like me get assisted suicide. My healthy neighbor gets suicide prevention. Where's the equality in that? Where's the value, equal value of individuals in that? Sure, people want to die when they're in their deepest crisis, but we don't help them kill themselves. We surround them with the love of a community. We try and help them find meaning and purpose in their lives again, even when they have lost sight of their own purpose.
There are really very few people who are requesting to die because of pain. The vast majority of people who are requesting to die is because of disability.
If you look behind me, there is a bust of Ludwig van Beethoven. His beautiful Fifth Symphony was written in serious deafness. He contemplated killing himself. He knew he was going deaf, and yet, look at what this deaf composer gave to the vast treasury of human music. Can you imagine if he'd been alive today and had voiced his desire to die? We would have lost all that. Never assume that we have nothing left to give.
We want to speak from a place of strength, and that's why we're saying we're not dead yet. This isn't just a debate among bioethicists, academicians, doctors, religious people. This is a debate that concerns people with disabilities because virtually every person who is given assisted suicide has a disability, whether or not they want to admit it. And so we need to say that we are not dead yet. We're not going quietly into this gentle night.
On April 19th, 2012, my mother receives a lethal injection in the hospital of the Free University in Brussels.
But you had no idea?
No. At school, I had a lecture in the afternoon and my wife emailed me that I had to phone to the hospital of the University of Brussels because my mother was dead. I was in complete shock. My mother was physically healthy. I mean, she was going in and out of depressions all her life, but is this a reason for euthanasia? Apparently it is. My mother died with pictures of me and her grandchildren in her hands.
Well, the law says that of the demand of the patient. It's only the patient who will decide.
After my mother died, I went to speak with the euthanasia team who approved the euthanasia request of my mother and the physician who gave my mother a lethal injection. The physician said that they had discussed the procedure a lot of times and he was certain that my mother didn't want to live anymore and that it was okay to give her the lethal injection. And in fact, that was it. No fuss.
Did she have the right then?
Yeah, this is the law. As a mother, it wasn't only her quality of life, it was also the quality of life of her own grandchildren.
Oh, the person says it's my choice. Let me tell you something about it's my choice. Choices never affect just the individual. If I choose suicide, assisted or otherwise, it doesn't affect just Mark. It will affect my wife, my children, my grandchildren. It will affect my doctor because I'll ask her to stop being my healer and become my killer.
We human beings, we like to be free. We like to make our own choices, our own decisions in life. Everybody wants that. But in this world, we will always come second. We can never be the first.
So that's one big risk on euthanasia, is that the pain is stopped in the person that did. That's obvious. But if you're bringing the pain over to other people, then you're not doing a good thing. Not as a government allowing such euthanasias, and definitely not as a doctor who stops one pain and transplants it to another generation.
In the end, They showed no empathy